7 months ago now, I made a video talking about the rarest badges in Splatoon 3. But around a month after I made that video, Nintendo added another badge that holds candidate for hardest in the game, the rank 999 tableturf badge. Just like the level 999 badge for multiplayer battles, this requires you to get all the way to the max rank in tableturf. But what if I told you, unlike the level 999 badge, this one has a secret? See, tableturf is obviously a much simpler mode than a multiplayer match of Splatoon, and as such, it would obviously be easier to unlock this one. But the thing is, tableturf is in fact so easy, what if we didn't even need to play the game to get this badge? This is the deep dark secret behind the rank 999 tableturf badge. So let's start with a basic question. How long do you think it would take you to unlock this badge? Well, I did some math, and it takes around 1,000 hours of pure tableturf gameplay if you win every single game against a level 3 enemy with an average game time of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Funnily enough, this is only around 1/10 of the time it takes to unlock the level 999 badge. So, not that bad, right? But to actually play 1,000 hours takes months of time. You can't just play 24 hours a day. It's literally not possible for a human to do without dying. Even if you did, it would be close to 1.5 months straight. At an absolute feasible maximum of 12 hours of gameplay per day, this would take a whopping 3 months. So how about instead of playing the game as intended, we just did it with zero effort? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you an Arduino. This is a fully programmable microcontroller that we can get to do whatever we want. And thanks to the amazing work done by Brian Usonic and Lean Yoshi, you can probably guess what we're about to do.
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
By plugging the Arduino into the Switch, we can get it to act like a Switch Pro controller and easily use this to send inputs to the game. So we can fake a controller, but how do we actually get it to play tableturf? Well, with some of the amazing scripts created, we can put these onto the Arduino to do the heavy lifting for us. This first script we're going to use doesn't really play the game. It's called tableturf skip, and all it does is, well, skip. As soon as it's your turn, the script automatically skips the turn, pushing it back to the AI. This is very quick as there is virtually zero downtime other than the animations, but you can probably already figure out that by skipping turns, we aren't actually winning these games. Losing a game only nets you 40 XP, but winning can net you as much as 130. So naturally, we're gonna need an alternative here. But how is this little circuit board gonna play the game by itself? Well, the answer is it's not. We need to give it a bit of help. In order to get this to actually play the game, we need a bunch of stuff. First things first, a computer to be able to process the game and decide what cards to place and where. Next, we'll need a way to connect the Switch to the PC. That's where this thing comes in. I'll be honest, I have absolutely zero idea what this thing is. I bought it on Amazon, it was like $10. But by connecting it to the Arduino with these wires, the computer can send inputs to the Switch. Thing is though, even with all of this, there's still no way for the computer to know what is actually going on in the game, which is where the final piece of the puzzle comes in. This is a capture card. It captures all gameplay on the console and sends it off to a computer to be recorded. Since I'm a YouTuber and have recorded a lot of Splatoon gameplay, I already have one for videos. And with that, it's time to put all the pieces together. So to recap, the Arduino pretends to be a controller. We use this USB thing to connect to the PC so it can process the inputs. And finally, the capture card allows the computer to see what is going on and let it decide what cards to place and where. Now that we've got everything set up, we need to find the most efficient way to automate this. And thankfully, the game has made it a bit too easy for us. The clone jelly is a unique enemy in tableturf because it copies the exact deck you're using. So, if we use the lowest cost deck in the game, along with Tentamissiles, a 12-point card that only needs 3 special points, we can get super deep into the enemy's vase very quickly. Then, use the missiles to turn the tides at the last second. As much as cheating is frowned upon in video games, and as much as some people will get angry at this, for a cheat as harmless as idling to unlock a cosmetic badge, you can't deny that this is super cool to actually watch. I'm not even doing anything, and this game is just running by itself. And the final thing we need to do is unlock the level 3 clone jelly by winning 3 times at levels 1 and 2. This nets us 130 XP per win, and with everything finally set up, here we go. Starting off on September 22nd, I was tableturf level 17. Clone Jelly unlocks at 47 though, meaning I had to use the tableturf skip script at the start. It took a whole 2 days, around 40 hours of this script just to get to level 47 and unlock Clone Jelly. But now that we've got it, it's time for the real deal. And with that, we were off. Over the next month and a bit, I had to leave my PC and Switch on 24/7. My electricity bill spiked about 400%, my mom was very confused, and after all was said and done, my hours on Splatoon 3 went from 490 to 1,385. That's never going to be correct ever again. But in return, on October 31st, at approximately 4 AM, it was over. In just over a month, by not laying a finger on my controller, I had unlocked one of the rarest badges in Splatoon 3. Now listen, I get it's kind of rude to all the dedicated tableturf players who are gonna work super hard for this badge, and it doesn't really feel like I earned it, I'll be honest. But I'm still totally showing this off on my splash tag. No one is stopping me, like come on. So, with everything said and done, what are the full calculations for this? Let's break it down. In total, it takes 3,222,700 XP to go from level 1 to level 999, but we've got to get to level 47 to unlock the clone jelly first. I don't have an exact measurement for this, but I do know it was around 40 hours using the slow script from levels 1 to 47, plus my 17 already existing tableturf levels. Once at level 47, the clone jelly script runs approximately one match every 2 minutes and 5 seconds, meaning we should be getting 130 XP every time. But the script isn't perfect. It has an approximate loss rate of 1%. With all of these factors added up, we can calculate that every hour we earn around 3,770 XP. In total, it took around 875 hours of this script running non-stop to go from level 1 to fully maxed out. Less than a tenth of the time it takes for level 999 in multiplayer battles. So while this badge is absurdly rare, you can see that it's actually completely effortless. I do want to take the time here to say that I'm sorry if you're a tableturf player and this is minimizing the achievement for you. I just wanted to talk about a more harmless cheat in the game that I personally thought has a good amount of substance to it for just cheating in a video game. It was for science, not my own personal gain. Okay, maybe it was for both. If you want to run the script for yourself, I will leave instructions below. You're probably going to have to buy a decent amount of equipment for it, as like I mentioned, there's a couple pieces that go into it, but if you already have them, maybe you feel like leaving your PC on for a month straight. Are any of you trying to unlock this badge legitimately? Do any of you have this badge, cheated or legitimately? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and if you don't, let me know what your tableturf rank is and if you actually play tableturf. Sorry I've been gone for the better part of 3 months, by the way. I'll be honest, I don't play much Splatoon anymore. I've fallen out of it a bit. However, I do still love the game and will continue to make content on it. In fact, there might even be another video this month. Maybe. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope everyone is doing well. I'm sorry I was gone for so long, and I'll see you all soon.